What's up guys, it's Megan Fireheart and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be in Zafaria taking on part 4 of the B.O.X.E.S event series currently going on in Wizard 101. This box is available for Wizards level 60 and up, so let's dive right in. This box has the same format as the other boxes, although it doesn't feature any of the Ravenwood professors. It just kind of focuses on the Maestro's journey.
The Maestro has gone to the world of Skull Island to not just divert the time stream, but to cause it to flood and drown us all. He is stirring up pirate bands for his own nefarious schemes. Go to Skull Island and figure out his angle.
Alright, so I am already off the bat sensing a pirate theme. Let's see if I'm right. There it is, the Pirate 101 plug we've all been waiting for. No, but seriously though, this room is super cute. I love all the fine details that they put into these boxes.
This is a cutthroat place. Who let you in here? I don't like your looks. What do you want? Speak fast before I bite your face off. The Maestro? Yeah, I've heard of him. He's been stirring things up, looking for a couple of, what do you call them? Troublemakers. Posted a big bounty for the capture, in fact. Didn't say why, but I don't think you'll have time to care.
Okay, so we're going ahead and plunging right into the first battle. We're going to be fighting 2 monsters this time. One is a Storm School, one is an Ice School. Let's see, we've got a rank 10 with health of 5,770, and then the next minion has 2,375. So overall, this should be a pretty quick battle if you're able to solo well for your school at level 16 up. So right off the bat, we're getting hit with Stormlord, which is fine. The one negative aspect of this spell, especially if you're fighting higher level bosses, is the stun that comes with it. But that is something that boosts Storm magic, is all the stuns that you can cast. Alright, so we are entering round 2 of our card picking. I'm going to go ahead and try and discard a lot of these, and we're just going to go ahead and blade up. Okay, into round 3. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and just use my Virulence. Early on in these battles, especially going through some of the early worlds, I definitely like to just spend my time blading and not really worrying about the spells that are in my hand, because I do have a high enough deck that I know that I'm going to have more attacks coming, so it's just more beneficial for me to just have a quick lightning round of getting as many boosters that I can have pop up into my deck as possible. So I went ahead and attached Gargantuan onto my Scarecrow, because now that I have a Blade and Virulence, I think that these creatures are low enough level that hopefully with my critical I should be able to take them out. And just not quite enough on the first NPC. Let's go ahead and see the second. Yep, so we went ahead and destroyed the second character, so we're just going to need to do some final damage on the boss. Okay, for this round of picking, I am going to go ahead and discard that Potent Trap, discard that. Let's see, I'm just going to go ahead and pass and hope that I have a blade that comes up that hopefully I can sharpen with. And so Sharpen Blade, if you don't know, does give plus 10% to any blade that you use. So usually my ideal combination is going to be using a plus 50 and then a plus 40, which would be the normal blade. And then the plus 50 obviously being the one with the Sharpen Blade added effect. Meatball just came in there with a save. Okay, so hopefully we are at a final round. I'm going to go ahead and call upon my Lulu, and hopefully this will just knock him out. Because even with the weakness modifier that I have circling my character, my critical should just completely do the job. Well, I take it back. That was a 90% modifier, which I did not expect, but that's on me. I should have looked more at it. So, we are going to go back to the drawing board on that one. Let's see what we can do this round. I think I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'll just Spark. With a critical, maybe that'll take out the remaining damage needed. Or not, that could be my luck. Okay, let's see. Yep, there's the critical. We'd love to see it. And not dead. Okay, well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and just pass, because I don't think using the blade at this point is going to do anything more than just hitting it with a basic spell. It'll just save us some time to not choose it. I'm going to pass again, wait for a hit spell. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to Lulu one more time for massive overkill. We definitely got the good end of the draw on that blast. Alright, so Lulu is going up. Should be expecting a critical. There it is. And yeah, I would say he is sufficiently dead.
Oi, you've hooked me, wizard. Release me and I'll tell you what I can. The Maestro told the gangs he was looking for a pair of scallywags, a red-faced blowhard and his little organ grinder buddy. The cutthroats wanted to net the score, but the Red Claw gang beat us to it and snapped up the booty. You're gonna have to talk to Buster Crab at Beach Cave Hideout. Of course, he ain't so friendly like me.
Okay, so it's going ahead and setting us up for our secondary battle. We're gonna go back through this very adorable pirate-themed room. Alright, now we're gonna go talk to the professor.
The Maestro has offered a rich bounty for a couple of scallywags? That must mean pirates. Not good. Not good at all. Quickly, I've set the box to put you through to the Red Claw Gang's Beach Cave hideout.
I don't know how yous got in here, but yous picked the wrong hideout to raid, you stinking witch doctor.
Alright, so we are into our second battle now. These are with 2 rank 11 Fire School elites. I'm going to go ahead and look at our starting hand, and I'm going to go ahead and just discard all of this and just use the plus 40% blade. They're pretty low level, so if I go ahead and get a hit spell with the blade plus my critical, I should be able to take them out. Okay, so entering this next round, we don't have enough pips for Crow, and I don't have a Shadow Pip if I get Lulu, so we're just going to go ahead and bide our time. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit him with Crow, and ideally this will take him out this round. It really speeds up things when they fizzle everything. Alright, so there's that critical that we love to see, and yeah, they are definitely dead. We're going to go ahead and reap this last little bit of health, and we'll be on our way to continue the story.
Don't crack my claws. Yous wants the big boss, Buster Crab. You'll find him further on.
Alright, so we're going to go find Buster Crab, and I imagine get right into another boss battle.
What kind of pasty-faced pirate is this? A wizard? Shells and sails. Been a long time since I seen one of you. Maybe that Maestro fella will pay for a wee wizard, too. Let's get him, boys!
Okay, so not bad. The boss is definitely a boss this time, not just an elite, but it is a rank 11 still, so it's not that high in health compared to what it could be. So what we're going to do is go ahead and I'm just going to put on a death trap. I don't even worry about giving myself an astral aura because I have the full Darkmoor set. I rarely never critical. I actually don't think there's been a time that I haven't criticaled in the past. I don't know, months since I've had this armor. That is, you know, a little plug for the Darkmoor armor. If you have time, I definitely recommend finding some groups and farming that until you get everything in that set. Okay, so I could Lulu, but I want to make sure that I'm actually going to kill this boss, so I'm going to put a feint on him as well. Okay, so for this turn, let's see, we're going to go ahead and just get rid of that prism. I'm going to go ahead and just Lulu. We're going to kill the minion, that way we're not taking side damage from him. Okay, so the minion is definitely dead, the boss not quite, but after one more round of a good setup, he should be done. Okay, so this is my typical setup that I use, which is using a plus 40% blade that has a plus 10% modifier, so it would be a sharpened death blade plus a normal death blade. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and just hit him with Lulu. Really hoping for a critical on this one, which, surprise, we're gonna get it. Let's see. Got our critical, got a 50 and a 40% modifier. And he is gone.
Oh. Boil me up and serve me with lemon sauce. You've undone me, but you're still too late.
We got a mount from that
I've
battle.
already sent our prisoners to the Maestro with me boys on the coconut crawler. You'll never catch them in time.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the professor now. I think that this is going to be pushing us towards the last leg of this dungeon. I don't think that we're gonna have more than maybe 2 boss battles max. We're gonna get that last dialogue.
The red claw crabs are on the move. If we don't catch them, they'll hand their prisoners over to the Maestro. What did you say the name of the ship was again? The Starfruit Swimmer? No, wait, the Coconut Crawler. I'll pop you over there.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go to the right and up this, hopefully the last tunnel. Oh, this room's really cute. I really like the Pirate 101 theme that they're pushing with this one. I think it's adorable.
Ahoy there! You don't look like a crab. Do you think you could get us out of this hole?
Yes, if you please. We haven't got all day. The guards will be back any moment.
Well, Stone the Crows, a wizard in Skull Island. Good day to you. My name's Boochbeard, and this here's me first mate, Mr. Gandry. We were...
Please, there will be time for pleasantries later. We need to get off this crab-infested sloop before the guards...
All right, you scallywags, we're back. Hey, what's all this?
They never listen.
Okay, so our first battle is going to be with 3 rank 11 elite red cloth thugs. Their health shouldn't be too high. Yeah, no, that's going to be pretty doable with a Lulu. So I'm going to go ahead here and just blade myself up just to go ahead and set us up for the kill. Okay, so since we have that sharpened blade on, I think for the next round I'm going to go ahead and pass if I don't get a hit spell. Let's see, yeah. Okay, so I don't have enough pits for a Scarecrow, and I'm probably not going to have a Shadow Pit next round for a Lulu. If I do, I'd be surprised, but I'd also have to draw it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pass for this round, and then next round, if we get a Scarecrow, I'm going to go ahead and hit. Because we have the Sharpened Blade plus the Death Blade, so we're at 50%, plus my critical, I think that should be more than enough to do them in. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Crow, and then we'll hopefully critical and move on to our next battle. There she is. We love to see it. Okay, so they are definitely dead. I would say that that was a pretty successful hit. I'm curious as to what the drops are going to be, because we did get a mount from the last battle, and even though these aren't bosses, I still feel like being a rank 11 elite in this specific dungeon that maybe we'll get something good.
It still don't matter.
Let's see.
The Maestro, he's already here. And he's got some
No
fierce
mount
friends
immediate,
with
but
him.
we did get a hat and a reagent, treasure card, and a pet stack.
You're all gonna be shipped off to the Armada.
The Armada? Let's get above decks and find a way off this leaky tub. Quick!
Oh, now we are in
Okay,
a
so
hurry.
this is definitely leading us into the next boss battle. Probably the final battle of the dungeon. I don't know, I feel like we're reaching around the same timeline that we did in the others. Whoops, that's a corner.
Perhaps we can make our way in one of the lifeboats. Wait. Shh.
Salutations, Deacon. I have the two pirates I told you about, down in the hold.
Are you certain these two could ever cause us any trouble? I'm not sure I have faith in your visions of the future.
Trust me, if you don't deal with them today, they'll ignite a catastrophic chain of events that will undo everything you've built. And it all begins by them rescuing a young orphaned pirate who will go on to defeat the Armada. Better to be safe and stop them now, yes?
I concur. Let us be finished with... What's that?
Well, hello there! Don't mind us, we were just leaving.
Curses! Not you again!
Enough of this. Marines, slay them all.
Alright, so here is the ultimate battle of the dungeon. Let's go ahead and check out what we're dealing with. So 3 rank 10s and a rank 10 boss. Okay, so their health is not bad. Even the boss is not that bad. So we're just going to set up probably to do a Lulu. I'm going to go ahead and fake the boss. I would definitely say that the damage in the dungeon is not that bad. I think as long as you're doing it at the approved level, which I mean you would have to get in, or a few levels above, you'll be absolutely fine to solo this. It probably would be easier if you went in with friends, but it's not hard to go through by yourself. Alright, so we have that plus 80% trap on the boss, so I'm going to go ahead, discard some of these cards, and we are going to... I'll just put the 70% on him now. I know that one of them has a death shield, but I don't think that that's really going to be a problem. I'm sure my critical will take care of that, plus my pierce. I think I'm going to go ahead and put on virulence. Might as well, just give myself an aura. The rebalance did wonders, but I really feel like they should have made balance magic do a little bit more damage. I feel like it's always kind of had a slight disadvantage in its hit points, but I think that if you are balancing between all the schools, you should be extremely powerful because you're calling on all of those different schools of magic. I don't know, it's just a thought. Alright, so our aura is cast. Let's see what we can do this round. We can definitely do a Lulu, so we're going to go ahead and hit that. Alright, so our Lulu is up, we critical, and we are going to pierce that shield, use those traps, and win this battle. Oh, the sound of them all dying.
Before any more of them come running.
Alright, so we're going to head over to this lifeboat, and this should bring us back to the professor.
This boat is repulsive.
It'll do, monkey.
And we did get another mount this time!
Thanks,
We got
Lizard.
some orange
I don't
fairy
know how
wings,
we'd have
and
gotten
last
out of
time I
that
believe we
pinch
got blue
without
fairy
you.
wings.
What course, Captain?
Let's get as far from these skies as possible and lay low till all this armada business blows over.
What about this orphan pirate they mentioned, who can apparently defeat them?
Oh, good idea. I suppose we should go find them. That's the way, Mr. Gandry. Good luck, wizard. Perhaps we'll cross paths again.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to the professor now.
You freed those two pirates, Boochbeard and Gandry, from the Maestro's clutches? If the Maestro wanted them stopped, I'm sure they'll go off to do colorful things. Well done, wizard.
Alright guys, that is going to be the end of my video. This was a really fun dungeon to do. This was part 4 of the B.O.X.E. series, and definitely stay tuned because I will be having part 5 come out very soon. And overall, I'd say that this dungeon is very doable solo. It would, like I said earlier, be easier with friends, but it is more than possible to do alone. Until next time, happy questing and stay safe.